So Wayne's World.
I know. Hey, thank you guys so much for listening. Yeah, it was hard to keep up with that very speedy chat. We love you guys. Thank you. Sometimes we've done these like in person, like back in the days, like had a little listening session moment. It's been forever. This is like the closest we can get. There's so many of you now. Thank you for, I don't know, sticking with us all this time, hanging out, listening to our new music.
Being patient.
Yeah. It was like impossible to reply because they were moving so fast. So we were just watching and laughing and talking about you.
Hi, Brazil. We see you.
Yes. Argentina, Brazil, everyone from South America.
South America.
You're flying by still right here. Yeah, so we collected a few questions, and I have them got like a teleprompter up here. So we're just going to kind of interview ourselves from your questions and get to a couple of them. So, number one.
Numero uno.
Number one. Number one says, what was the first song written for Sanctuary, and did it help define the direction of the album? You were just saying, first one.
First one was Beautiful Lies, the first one.
That's the first one we wrote as a band.
As a band,
yeah.
together in a room. As far as defining the direction of the album, maybe. And it was the first one, so like that's kind of where the energy came together, and we started putting parts down, and I suppose it did. I mean, how do you answer that?
I think it's cool that it ended up being the first song on the album is like the beginning point for us. Like I remember for The Bitter Truth, the first time we all just like got in a circle and like we're writing was The Game Is Over.
Yeah.
And there's something special about that like initial energy when it's like, okay, who are we now? Like, what do we sound like? And what's coming out of everybody's heart?
It's always really exciting to get the first one down.
Yes.
The first song that you write for an album, like after that, you're like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
And you sort of shake off the dust and then get into the rhythm of things, and it just keeps progressing from there.
Yeah, just like build off that momentum.
Although the first song done for this record,
I was going to say it didn't get
was
done.
Afterlife.
Yeah.
It was Afterlife,
Right.
and that to me probably really set the tone overall for the rest of what was to come. Because if you think about that one, that's kind of right in the middle of where this whole record is.
Right. It was the
know?
first one we finished.
It's the first one
and
we
it was
finished.
so exciting. We were on tour, and it was like we were in the middle of like working on the first 3 songs with Nick.
Right.
We had A Beautiful Lie, Calm Down, and About Us. The names have changed a lot. What were they? Ranch Bear, Calm Down, and
Pastry Bastard.
Pastry Bastard.
Pastry
Yeah,
Bastard.
that's right. So yeah, now we have the official names and we can say them. But yeah, we had those songs in process and we were excited, but it's that feeling like you need release.
What was that about?
I'll tell you what it's about. You know how like honey comes in a bear?
Oh, that's right.
I really love those. They're so cute.
Yeah.
But I love to make like homemade ranch, you know, the kind that you have to shake. And I like use the Lily Honey Bears and I like pull the ranch out of the fridge in my little bear, and I was like, Ranch
it's your
Bear.
bear.
That's the next song title.
Ranch Bear.
We've had some good ones, pickle mustard
Yeah.
and ranch bear.
Yes, lots of food titles for some reason.
Shark fin backpack.
That was which one was that?
Disappear.
Oh yeah. Okay. Number 2. Looking back now that the record is about to be out, which song changed the most? I know the answer. From its earliest demo to the finished version. So I think this was the one that was, I might be wrong, but like in progress the longest is Calm Down. There was an idea that like was started in my studio, and then we started continuing with Nick, and I sort of had a bridge but scrapped it, and we wrote a new one together, and we all sat and powwowed. And was that one of the ones we were working on in Ohio?
Yeah. Ohio, hey Ohio, we see you too.
Yeah. What was the name of that studio? No idea. So it was one of these little cool indie like run studios just that aren't getting enough use these days, that somebody owned and like wasn't using, and we were like having a show in Columbus, I guess.
It was Sonic Temple Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like in between a couple shows, we just were like, hey, let's get in there and just like get in a circle and try to write. Anyway, from that till I think like the final piece landed, I don't know, not that long. It was like in last fall, like on the Metallica tour, like right before the Metallica tour, we had those mixes done.
Yeah.
But
Jordan came in and put some sauce on that.
He put a little sauce on that.
Kind of put a little glue on it.
I have to say the reason it changed so much is the tempo. I don't know if you remember, but I had to go back to the original demo kind of recently to like find a sound to use for something. And it was like the biggest tempo jump we've had in like writing a song ever. It was so much slower.
Yeah.
And we kept speeding up a little bit more. And then, when Jordan came, he was like, let's speed it up just like a little bit more. And Nick was like, okay, that's cool. Whew. I'm glad we did, because now I can't imagine it being any slower.
It would, yeah. It's
funny.
It's just perfect.
Yes. And it's done. And we don't have to think about it anymore. Except now that we're practicing it. We're here at practice, by the way. We're at rehearsals and paused rehearsals to like celebrate this release, this us leaking the album before you could moment with you. So thank you. Okay. Should I read the next one?
Sure.
Which song from Sanctuary are you most excited to perform live, and which one might be the most challenging? Who wants to start that one?
It's going to be different for everybody.
Yeah,
I think.
totally. Let's go down the line.
Let's see. Let's all go across the board.
Okay.
What's the one that you're most excited to play live? Let's see how many people land on the same one. We've never discussed this
Who's
amongst
going first?
ourselves. so.
Troy hasn't talked much
Go ahead.
yet.
Tell me when you had enough.
Okay.
I like that one.
Yeah.
It's fun.
What's the
On
hardest
guitar.
one? What's the hardest one for you? That's a hard one. That one's easy.
Yeah, I think maybe self-destruct. That riff is to move
Okay.
on stage
Yeah.
and play that.
Okay,
It's
okay.
going to be
All right.
interesting.
How about you?
Favorite
Favorite.
one to play live, I think is, I don't know, it's a toss-up. Who Will You Follow or Sanctuary.
Yeah.
There are no difficult ones to play. I mean, I'm a master at my craft, so I just nail shit.
Naturally.
That's all I do.
Naturally. I'm having trouble picking a favorite right now. I'm really excited about all the new songs. Sanctuary feels really good. When we got in and started
Yeah, that's a good
rehearsing
one.
the other day, what did we do first? We did Tell Me When You've Had Enough, and then the second thing we tried was Sanctuary. It immediately felt really, really good. So I'll pick Sanctuary for now. And as far as the most challenging, that is probably going to be Forever Without You for multiple reasons. But that's a song to sing. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, but it's also like, doing a tightrope with no net.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
some vocal piano acrobatics
Yeah.
going on there.
Yeah. Tim?
For me, it's going to be Tell Me When You Had Enough. I can't wait to see how the crowd reacts to like to the beat. It's got like this dancey, dirty disco thing going on that I can't wait to see what happens in the room. Yeah, I've been wanting to say that for like 3 hours.
Dirty disco.
Thank you. Yeah, but the most challenging one for me probably About Us. There's a bunch of chord changes in there that I keep forgetting which ones go in the right places, and there's a difficult riff in there. I am not the master like Will, so every now and then I got to think about what I'm doing.
Right.
I mean,
Emma?
The favorite one would probably have to be Self-Destruct, just because of that breakdown. It's so satisfying, and I can't
Breakdown's
wait.
killer.
I love the
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
can't
don't have
wait
to do anything. I just get to enjoy it.
you just
You
get to
feel it.
rock.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the crowd reaction on that. And then most challenging would probably have to be Beautiful Lie, just because there's a bunch of like intricate riffs like in the bridge that has vocals over it that I've had to sort of try and like do both, and it's challenging for me to do the independence thing, like drummers Will the master naturally
Multiple things
Independence.
at
Gotta
the
live
same
that down.
time.
Yes, exactly. That's been difficult. So yeah, that'll be fun.
I will say that I agree with you on that one. Honestly, if like there's that bridge section has that kick drum bass guitar pattern that rolls like that, and it's a lot of
Yeah.
syncopation. It's fun to play, but it's
Yeah.
also really
Challenging.
easy to get tangled up in that.
Totally. Yeah.
Singing and playing at the same time is hard. Like, it's like you're trying to literally do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. All right, Sanctuary feels like a very intentional title. At what point did you realize it was the title and identity of the entire album? That's so funny. I know I've answered this in a couple interviews, but I always have thought, we've never had like a title track for an album. I always thought that a title track would be like, you had a song that was so good that you named the album after it.
Yeah.
And this was the other way around. I sort of had a moment when we were in Australia on stage, and I just was saying stuff like you do when you're the singer and you have to speak in between songs, which is really the hardest part. And I said, this is our sanctuary. And I don't know, I just thought about it later and I was like, that's exactly what this is. Like, for them, for me, that's what this whole thing is. And I just kind of had it in my head for a while before mentioning it out loud because I didn't want to jinx it. But eventually I was like, okay, I think this is the title, was that should be the title. And then right after the new year, I had I think 4 songs left that still needed lyrics plugged in, and I had to finish the vocals, and we were kind of up against the clock to have all this ready for tour and have the album out by tour. And it was one of the last songs to plug in the chorus lyrics to. The song was called Blood Red, because I see red. And it just hit me because we had the album title, and I was like, oh, that's what that is. Sanctuary. So anyway, that's how that happened. Yeah. And then, okay, number 5. Can you talk about the artwork? Like I just said, I see red, the red and black palette, and the symbolism of the bird imagery. Oh my God, I have a great answer for this. Okay, red just feels right to me right now. I feel rage, but in a beautiful way, that can hopefully bring us together and empower people, but I can't deny that I am seeing red in this time, in our world. And the cover was right here. I took that myself. I was sitting on a bench in New York, and there was a pigeon sitting there, and I was just having my moment, and I was like, wow, that pigeon's really close, and I snapped it. And right as I snapped it, it took flight, and it was the coolest picture ever. So anyway,
That's a good photo.
I decided that would be our spirit animal for this album. Okay, number 6. You worked with Nick Raskulinecz, Jordan Fish, and Zach Servini on this record. How did those different creative voices influence the final sound? If somebody else wants to start, you can. They're all amazing, brilliant people that all bring unique elements to the table, and I am so just incredibly grateful we got to work with all of them.
Yeah.
If anybody else wants to take it first. Nick's
a really good friend of ours, and we love him, like a brother, and so there's a comfort level there we look for. He's the 6th member in some ways, but then bringing in Jordan and Zach was such a unique experience because originally that was kind of the plan, not necessarily those 2 people, but that was kind of the plan for The Bitter Truth. We were going to work with a few different producers, but COVID had other ideas. Right. And you know what? That record came out exactly like it was supposed to come out. So
also, that was kind of the original plan before we started going. I was like, wouldn't it be cool if we had an album where we let kind of each song be its own thing? But then once we got in there with Nick, with those first one, we'd already committed. We were like, we're catching fire. We need to keep doing exactly what we're doing.
Ride that tail. Yeah. But Jordan and Zach are just really, really cool people as well. And, they're all brilliant, like what you said. They just see things in a little bit different lights, and that's kind of cool.
Totally.
Yeah. But there's a cohesiveness to this record. I would challenge people to go, okay, which songs did Nick do and which songs did Jordan and Zach do? And I don't know that you could figure that out.
I think part of that has to do with all of them being really open-minded, open-hearted people who all respect each other and love each other's work. Yeah. So everyone was kind of in the background supporting and loving this project, whether it was their song or not.
Right.
So I think that's part of that.
No
too.
egos.
Yeah.
That's another thing. 0 ego involved at all.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And, the experience with the difference between Nick and I think and Jordan and Zach is with Nick, there's a lot of band rehearsing, pre-production. Right. With Jordan and Zach, it's a different world. It's just going really fast
in the studio.
I mean, you're just creating
the moment
and laying stuff down. So
that's true, and that kind of took me back a little bit to my earliest moments writing and recording, because that's sort of how this band really started. In the beginning, was just writing and coming up with production sounds and ideas and tracking at the same time. Just more from a studio place. It was kind of a new revelation when we got together for the self-titled, and all of us were able to sit and jam and do a a real band like thing. I feel
Yeah.
like Nick helped that be a possibility for this band.
Yeah.
Which is such an incredible asset. Like, but now to take that and then also be able to apply like the old way, also like my like our natural comfort zone with those guys who are ruling it, just creating in the studio, was just the perfect combo of all the things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the drums on this record were tracked last,
That's right.
except for one song.
Yeah.
Only one song was tracked first.
Which one? Self-destruct. One of the Nick ones.
Nope, the newest one,
Self-destruct.
Self-Destruct.
Yeah.
Did you
Okay.
say that?
I did.
Oh, I'm deaf. Sorry.
Okay.
You know I'm deaf.
And all that for me, I think, is why this album, for me anyway, to me it sounds like the culmination of all the past Evanescence records and the sounds going on with them.
Yeah.
Like just sort of amalgamized into a new one plus like a new future direction as well. So
Totally.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like the past, the present, and the future
Yes.
all in one album, and it's
Totally.
probably due to several producers
Yeah.
and the different methods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay.
Just like Bob Barker.
Number 7.
Today on the
This
Price
question
is
comes
Right.
from Roman in the UK. Hello, Roman. What does it mean to know that songs written from your own pain have become a sanctuary that helps other people survive theirs? That is just the most incredible gift, I think, for me, that I started realizing and cluing into after Fallen came out, and we were able to go on tour and meet people and see, not just like, I don't know, reviews and compliments or whatever, or criticisms, but actual people with real experiences in their life, that they related to things that I've been through. And it kind of opened my mind to this awesome idea and truth that it's so much bigger than any one person's story. It's so much bigger than like whatever I was talking about when I wrote it. Like, of course, that's what it means to me, but it can be there and be important to so many people around the world that don't even speak English as their first language, and so much more. So it's an amazing thing, and that is very much the spirit of the album title.
That's the beauty of this band. Like, we play in so many different places around the world, and you see these people that don't speak English, but they know every single word coming out of your mouth, and
So
it
awesome.
resonates.
It's such a gift.
It's really cool.
Okay. Speaking of, number 8. Fans from Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Mexico, and across Latin America submitted dozens of questions. What would you like to say to that fan community? They got to get a specific shout out, you guys, of course. And can they expect to see you again soon? We love you guys so much. I don't know how to begin. I mean, there's a reason that the DVD that we put together is about our last trip to South America. We love you so much. There is definitely something magic going on down there with the energy of the people, and we've always felt like so much love.
We always
from you
count on
guys.
you to bring it. And
Yes,
you always
do. Yeah, and we'll always come for you. Tour, I can't say anything right this second, but we will always come for you, and we're always talking about the next time we get to come back. Okay, we have there's one more. I saw one that I didn't write down, and I'm going to go ahead and say it roughly. Somebody was asking, and I'm bringing it up because Emma hadn't talked too much. You do that. You have a habit of that, just ruling and then just brooding in silence. Somebody asked, what Emma brought to the table. This is the first album with you, and I think the question was something along the lines of how do you hear that coming through, or how did you see that coming through? I personally have been a fan of Emma's. Hello. Since we met and since I was seeing her play when we were playing shows together in 2007 with Sick Puppies, and always kind of dreamed in the background of being in a band together, but we didn't have a reason because we had Tim. Opportunity finally presented himself because he moved over guitar. So, but Emma has her own sound. So this experience for me with Emma coming into the fold, it wasn't just somebody plugging into somebody else's spot. It was somebody making a new spot, bringing her own thing into this, but it is such a perfect and natural blend. Emma on bass has an incredible power and sound, and her stage presence is so incredible. But also it's really cool to have a great vocalist to blend voices with on stage, and I really enjoyed all the vocal stuff we did on the album. I once guys get a chance to like hear it a little more and spend some time with it, I think you can hear like little specific parts where we carved out like this is going to be a line that you sing, or this is going to be, we're going to do a background vocal doubles thing where this is us together bringing the, use my voice style like together power. So that's all just me talking about Emma being cool. I just wanted to do that.
Very nice.
Do you have anything to say for yourself, ma'am?
Well, thank you. That makes me feel really good. It was daunting coming into the situation, of course, because even though we'd met each other, been friends and everything, like coming into such an established machine is like, okay, I just want to make sure I'm doing it justice. So that was my main concern, and obviously I love bass, and it was the way it worked out with Tim was really cool. The vocals though, that was quite intimidating. I was like, okay, so can I do this? So I was like really pushing myself, and I think at the beginning I didn't think I could, because it was just really daunting. But I realized that the parts were like, they weren't above, they were below, and I thought for my range actually that works out really well. And I think it just, I've said that before, like with my other band and stuff, like I'd always go like above, or I don't know, like it wasn't quite, I'd always find myself like straining, and I was like, maybe I'm not cut out to do this. But then when I started doing your stuff, I was like, wow, it's really chill, and it's like underneath. And I think that's a testament also to the parts though, because they're really unique, and I really enjoyed them. So I think, yeah, it really worked out.
Awesome. You were meant to be here.
For sure.
Okay. Wasn't there one more like in the end of those main questions? Wasn't there before? Yeah. Looking ahead. Yeah, this is it. Okay. This is going to be our last question. We have to get back to practicing. We could sit here all day listening to ourselves talk, but we do have to practice. We are very excited about the new production. So we have a few hours left to like just practice the songs before we run over to the big production rehearsal space and start seeing.
That's when we start working on the breakdancing moves.
Yeah. Oh, you
Wait till
get
you
to.
see that.
All right.
Whole routine.
Yeah. Last question, and then we're off. It says, looking ahead, after Sanctuary and the upcoming tour, what excites you most about the future of Evanescence? That's a tough one. I have had just like only this in my sights for so long. I feel like I'm so looking forward to like right now and the day after tomorrow when this is out. Does somebody else want to go first? I have to think about an answer for that. Okay, go. Good.
The fans. I want to see. From this chat, I'm seeing that everybody's really enjoying the listening that they just did, but I'm very curious to connect with the fans on not only the new music but the live show, and it's just really exciting to establish there and then move forward after that, like with just keep the train rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like just get it out there, rock it, see where it goes, and just keep at it.
Yeah. I think the older I get, also, like, the more I feel time passing, and I don't want to waste it. And it's like, this is so amazing what we get to do, what we've built, and we love working together, and we love you guys. So, yeah, it's like, why wait? I mean, I might need a short nap before we do it all again.
Just 20 minutes.
Just a short one. No, it's exciting in the moment. You got to be present and live in the moment, and that's really cool. But we're actually about tonight to see this production that we're taking out on this tour for the first time, and we've seen renderings and some video mock-ups of it and stuff like that, but really excited about that because it is unlike anything this band has ever done times 100.
Don't talk it up too much. It's going to be really, really lo-fi.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, it's crap.
That's not a way to sell tickets, man.
They're selling 5.
No, it's going to be amazing. So if you don't have tickets, get tickets because it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, because Will's doing a striptease.
Oh, perfect.
A
And a breakdance.
breakdance striptease.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
Thing.
Oh, that's a lot.
It's all one
Stuff
thing.
moving around. Okay. Well.
That's a bad visual. Can we not end on that note?
Okay. Any last
That's
words?
horrible.
Thank you guys so much. The chat is going absolutely insane, and we feel the love. Obviously, like we've just been really looking forward to this moment, and We're so proud and so grateful to get to share it with you. Thanks, as always, for sharing your hearts and motivating us to keep pushing forward. We hope that we're sending that motivation right back to you for whatever lies ahead. So we'll see you very soon on tour.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Thanks,
Much
guys.
love.
Thank you.